Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm Precious Obriki, and this afternoon I have a nice quote that will transform your life, transform your mindset, your business, that will grow your business and your entire life holistically. So stay tuned as we start. And the first quote I have this afternoon is a true leader emerges when all alternative has failed. Wow. A true leader emerge when all alternative has failed. This thing happened. This such scenario also happened when their food exhausted in the wilderness, when Jesus was sharing the gospel. Every alternative failed. They now asked Jesus that they now told Jesus that there was some little 5 bread and 2 fishes that was left, but Jesus never plateaued. He said, "Bring it." Now give thanks to God, and suddenly everywhere multiply. So therefore, a true leader emerge when all alternative has failed. When our nation has failed us, when our states has failed us, when our government has failed us, that's when a true leader really emerge. That's when a true leader emerge. A true leader emerge to solve problem. True leader solve problem when there seems to be no solution to the particular problem. This such scenario also happened in the Bible, in the story of Joseph, when Egypt was facing economic crisis. Joseph emerged. God gave him the idea, the dream, to be able to solve Pharaoh's problem. You see now, he is now a leader. He now became a leader. So the true leader emerge when all alternative has failed. So to know that you are truly a leader when all alternative has failed, when all challenges is embedded in you, that you don't even have any alternative, and suddenly you think you emerge, you draw near to God, and God give you maybe an alternative. That's when you emerge as a leader. The second quote I have today is you became a true leader the day you accept the fact that everybody in the world is a leader and everybody is also followers. Wow, excellent. Everybody is a follower, everybody is a leader. I am a follower. Of course, I might also be a leader, but I'm a follower. That's why Jesus said the greatest of all is the servant of all. Everybody is a follower, my brothers and sisters. Don't let anybody deceive you. And of course, leaders is not even about followers. It's not even about people. It's about your passion, your vision, what you are doing, your gift. It's not even about people following you, crowd voting for you. Voting, of course, is not bad, but it's about you. It's about you focusing on yourself, building yourself. Then suddenly people will follow you. Because the vision you have, then the vision you are following now begins to transform people that is following you. Your passion, they now begin to see that no, this guy is going to somewhere, and suddenly people will now begin to follow them. You now begin to solve problems for them. You now begin to serve them, because it is service. A leadership is about service. If you are not serving, you are not a leader. You must begin to serve. You must serve directly or indirectly. You must serve. So everybody is a leader. Everybody is a follower. That's why Jesus said the greatest of all must be servants of all. The day you start serving, you started being a leader. But the day you start being wanted to serve, the day you might be a follower, of course. So be a servant. The greatest of all is the servant of all. The next quote I have is poverty is not a byproduct of physical laziness but mental laziness. Poverty is not a product of physical laziness but mental laziness. It's not a product of physical laziness. You can labor 24 hours, you can work with your muscles, but here you might still be poor. But why? Your mentality. It's not how you labor physically that determines your future. It's how your mental work. It's your mental work that determines your future, not your labor. Of course, labor is not bad. You can labor, but let it be after you have become, after you have grown mentally. Then suddenly your body, your environment will begin to grow, will begin to change, will begin to transform. That's why it is. So laziness is not really about physical laziness. If you see someone that is trying to labor, do things physically, there are some people, employee, who do job physically, doing nice service, so that people will see them. Instead of buying books to build their mind, they are laboring physically. So that it's not about time. Time is good, but it's not always about time. It's about value. What you know, what you believe. The next quote I have here is about the company you keep determine the company you create. The company you keep within yourself, the friends you keep, determine the company you will create. Of course, anybody you keep within you will determine who you are becoming. It's nothing bad keeping people, but you must be careful who you keep, because the people you associate yourself with will always dictate who you become in the future. That's why there is a quote that says, "Show me your friends, I will show you who you are." So therefore, you must build. You must associate yourself with the people that will take you to where you are going. So keep the right company and build the right company. The next quote I have is, "Every great attainment requires sacrifice. Even God sacrificed His only Son to redeem us." Every great attainment requires sacrifice. That's why Abraham Lincoln said, the price of greatness, you see, everything requires sacrifice. Responsibility is the price of greatness. You must take responsibility. You must take the sacrifice. You must be sacrificed today for tomorrow. Instead of sacrificing tomorrow for today, you must sacrifice. You must face the challenge, face the hunger, face the challenge. Of course, there was a time when I was in Port Harcourt where maybe sometimes 2 days I have not even eaten because there was no food. There was no food, but I was still striving, my brother. Sometimes I would cry, but I thank God that God took me from all those challenges. So you must sacrifice. That's why God even sacrificed Jesus for our sin. You see, so you must sacrifice for today, for tomorrow. Because without sacrifice, my brother, you will remain in the same place for a long period of time. The next quote is "True wealth is not about fame, power, or material resources, but fulfillment." True wealth is not just about material fame or material resources. Of course, there is nothing bad. Material resources is one of the fame. It's one of the way to define success. Because without material resources, nobody will even believe you. You will just be someone who is just drifting around. So material resources, fame, they have their role to play. But actually, ultimately, is not really the way of success. For success is fulfillment. It's peace. It's peace. It's peace and service. You see, and peace and service and you see, it's peace. Because there are people today in the hospital who is not peaceful. They are billionaire today. There's nothing wrong being a billionaire, but they are billionaire today who don't have peace, but they have the money, they have the material wealth. So what am I talking about? Be peaceful and build yourself, and suddenly material wealth will be attracted to you. So find your peace. Peace, you say, that's why Jesus said, "Peace I give unto you." Because you cannot buy peace. Peace is inevitable. You can never buy peace with anything in this world. That's why they say money can't buy happiness. That's why there was a guy that said, "But I still want to make it." So money, of course, money, there are something, don't get me wrong, there are certain things money will do for you. Money will pay your bills. Money will take care of yourself, take care of your parents, take care of a lot of things. Don't get me wrong, money is very, very good. But first of all, you must have a purpose. The reason why you are making the money, you must have the reason, what you are building, what you are achieving. Okay, the next quote I have here is "You started becoming great the day people started doubting or disbelieving your vision." Wow. You started becoming great. The people just shut yourself. People started disbelieving you that you will not amount to anything. You are not educated. You are not a graduate. You are this. You are that. You are this. You are that. That's the day you started believing this, because your mindset has transformed. Your belief has changed. When people start disbelieving you, just know that you are on the right track. But if everybody believe in you, that say this guy, we know him, my brother, you are at risk. You are at risk, because everybody can never believe in you. Even Jesus, everybody never believe in Jesus. Everybody can never believe in you. Of course, some people will believe in you, but it's not everybody. Go with those who believe in you. Those who don't believe in you, discard them. That's how it is. The next quote I have is poverty and riches follow one thing in life in common, and that is the mind that carried them. Poverty and riches follow one thing in common, that is the mind that carried them. Because poverty follow mindset. It's not really the body that poverty follows, it's the mindset. Riches follow mindset. There was a story I heard about Elon Musk that they said he was developing. He said he was reading one book every day to transform, to be able to gain knowledge. He was developing himself. There was also a particular story I heard about Bill Gates, that he was reading at least 3 books a day. Even Warren Buffett was reading 6 hours every day. Why? Because he was developing himself. He was developing himself. Everybody have one thing in common, that is the mind of riches or poverty. Because if you think of poor, you will be poor. You think rich, you will be rich. Of course, if you think rich, you will attract riches, but it's not a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, not a matter of 1 week, 1 day, 1 year, 2 years. It's a matter of years, 5 years, 10 years. Success does not come easily. It takes time. Dangote never arrived where he is now by chance. He built. There was a time, there are times he never slept. Maybe 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. in the night, he's still awake, he's still working, he's still pushing. So that's it. Your mindset, your daily habit, your lifestyle will determine the life you live. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and may God bless you as you do so. Thank you very much.